BSc Main Physics, Classical Mechanics paper, semester 4, class number 50, Special Theory of Relativity, the topic, and today we discuss time dilation problems. Time dilation problems. Semester 4, BSc Main Physics, Classical Mechanics paper, time dilation problems, class number 50. So following are some of the important problems of time dilation. ടൈം ഡയലേഷൻ്റെ ചില പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട പ്രോബ്ലംസ് നമ്മളിവിടെ ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. എന്താ ടൈം ഡയലേഷൻ്റെ ഇക്വേഷൻ? നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയാം, T(T0/√(1 - v²/c²). ലെങ്ത് കോൺട്രാക്ഷൻ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തതാണ് പ്രോബ്ലം. അവിടെ L=L0 ഇൻറ്റു √(1 - v²/c² ആണെങ്കിൽ ഇവിടെ ബൈ ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ T(T0/√(1 - v²/c²). So this you remember. And the first problem, what is the very important problem? What is the mean life of a burst of pi plus mesoids traveling with a velocity 0.7 c? The proper mean lifetime is 2.5 into 10⁻⁻8 second. What is the mean life of a burst of pi plus mesoids traveling with a velocity 0.7 c? The proper mean lifetime is 2.5 into 10⁻⁸ second. അതായത് പൈ പ്ലസ് മെസോഡ്സ് ന്യൂക്ലിയർ പാർട്ടിക്കിളാണ്. ഇത് പോകുന്ന സ്പീഡ് 0.7 c ആണെങ്കിൽ അതിൻ്റെ റിലേറ്റിവിസ്റ്റിക് ടൈം കണ്ടുപിടിക്കണം. പ്രോപ്പർ മീൻ ലൈഫ്, പ്രോപ്പർ ടൈം തന്നിരിക്കുന്നത് 2.5 into 10⁻⁸ സെക്കൻഡാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ സിമ്പിൾ പ്രോബ്ലമാണ്. ഡയറക്റ്റ് സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻ. T(T0/√(1 - v²/c²) ഇക്വേഷൻ, that is here T0 is 2.5 into 10⁻⁸ second, V 0.7 c, T we have to find. T is equal to T0/2.5 into 10⁻⁸ by √(1 - 0.7 c by c whole square equal to 2.5 into 10⁻⁸ by √(1 - 0.49 equal to 2.5 into 10⁻⁸ by √(0.51 equal to 2.5 into 10⁻⁸ by 0.714. We get 3.5 into 10⁻⁸ second. That is dilated time. The relativistic time is equal to 3.5 into 10⁻⁸ second in this case. Next problem. A burst of pi plus mesoids travels with a velocity 0.8 c. The proper mean life is 2.5 into 10⁻⁸ second. Calculate A part the relativistic mean life, B part the distance traveled with and without relativistic effect. Read it again. A burst of pi plus mesons travels with a velocity 0.8 c. The proper mean life is 2.5 into 10⁻⁸ second. Calculate A, the relativistic mean life, B, the distance traveled with and without relativistic effect. ഇവിടെ സെയിം പ്രോബ്ലമാണ്. നമ്മൾ മുമ്പ് ചെയ്ത പ്രോബ്ലം തന്നെ. അവിടെ ആ 0.7 സിക്ക് പകരം ഇവിടെ 0.8 c എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ന്യൂ വെലോസിറ്റി തന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ആ ഫസ്റ്റ് പാർട്ടിന് വേറെ വ്യത്യാസമൊന്നുമില്ല. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്കിവിടെ റിലേറ്റിവിസ്റ്റിക് മീൻ ലൈഫ്, റിലേറ്റിവിസ്റ്റിക് ടൈം കാരണം അതിന് കൂടെ അഡീഷണൽ ആയിട്ടൊരു പാർട്ട് കൂടിയുണ്ട്. അതായത് ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ് ട്രാവൽഡ് വിത്ത് ആൻഡ് വിത്തൗട്ട് റിലേറ്റിവിസ്റ്റിക് എഫക്റ്റ്. ഫസ്റ്റ് പാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത് വളരെ സിമ്പിളാണ്. ആ 0.8 c വിക്ക് പകരം ഇക്വേഷനകത്ത് കൊടുത്താൽ മതി. ഏത് ഇക്വേഷൻ? T(T0/√(1 - v²/c²). അതിനകത്ത് കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് T0 2.5 into 10⁻⁸ by √(1 - 0.8 c by c whole square equal to 2.5 into 10⁻⁸ by √(1 - 0.64 2.5 into minus 8 by root of 0.36 equal to 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 8 by 0.6 is equal to 4.1667 into 10 raised to minus 8 second. That is the relativistic time. Here, this is the relativistic mean life. In the second part of the problem, distance traveled with and without relativistic effect. At first, we do distance traveled with relativistic effect. First part is distance traveled with relativistic effect. In that case, we have to write the velocity into time with relativistic effect. So we have to multiply the velocity with the relativistic time. The relativistic time is 4.1667 into 10 raised to minus 8. Therefore, the distance traveled with the relativistic effect is V 0.8 C into T 4.1667 into 10 raised to minus 8. That we get 10 meter. Next, without relativistic effect, and for that we have to multiply the velocity with the proper time t0. That is s0 equal to v into t0 equal to 0.8 c into 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 8. T0 is 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 8. That we get 0.8 into 3 into 10 raised to 8 into 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 8. And that will work out as 6 meter. So distance without relativistic effect is S0 equal to 6 meter. We repeat a similar problem. All problems are almost alike. A particle travels with a velocity 2.7 into 10 raised to 8. 10 raised to 8. That is 10 raised to 8. You have to write meter per second. This is actually 0.9 c. 0.9 c. So we have done problem with the 0.7 c. Then we have done problem with the 0.8 c. Now it is 0.9 c instead of 0.9 c. Here it is given as 2.7 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Its proper mean life is 1 microsecond. Calculate A, the relativistic mean life, B, distance traveled with and without relativistic effect. This is a homework part, so the answer is given and we can do it here. Again, T0 is 1 microsecond, V is 2.7 into 10 raised to minus 10 raised to 8 meter per second. So what is T, the relativistic time? T is T0 by root of 1 minus V square by C square. 1 microsecond. 1 mu s is 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 by root of 1 minus 2.7 into 10 raised to 8 by 3 into 10 raised to 8. The whole square equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 by root of 1 minus 0.9 square. That is 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 by root of 1 minus 0.81. 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 by root of 0.19. 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 by 0.436 equal to 2.294 into 10 raised to minus 6 second. Or if you write in microsecond, we get 2.294 microsecond because 10 raised to minus 6 second is 1 microsecond. This is the relativistic mean life, relativistic time. Now we can write distance traveled with and without relativistic effect. Initially we write distance with relativistic effect. S is V into T, that is V is 2.7 into 10 raised to 8 and T obtained is 2.294 into 10 raised to minus 6 equal to 619.4 meter. Distance without relativistic effect S0 is equal to V into T0 equal to 2.7 into 10 raised to 8 into 1 into 10 raised to minus 6. So when we do problem for distance without relativistic effect, we have to multiply velocity by t0. That is the proper time. S0 equal to V into T0 equal to 2.7 into 10 raised to 8 into 1 into 10 raised to minus 6, which is equal to 270 meter. So in this problem, distance with relativistic effect is 619.4 meter and distance without relativistic effect is 270 meter. Next problem. Two events. രണ്ട് ഇവന്റ് നമ്മളെപ്പോഴും പറയുന്നത് എക്സ്പ്ലോഷൻ ഓഫ് ഷെല്ലാണ്. Two events occur at the same place in a laboratory and are separated in time by 3 seconds. What is the spatial distance between the two events in a moving frame with respect to which the two events are separated in time by 5 seconds? So you look here, two events occur at the same place in a laboratory and are separated in time by 3 seconds. What is the spatial distance between the two events in a moving frame with respect to which the two events are separated by 5 seconds? Here we have given the proper time and the relativistic time. The proper time t0 is 3 seconds and the relativistic time t equal to 5 seconds, and the relation connecting t and t0 is t0 by root of 1 minus v square by c square. Using this equation we can find velocity. So you put the values. 5 equal to 3 by root of 1 minus v square by c square. That is cross multiply. Root of 1 minus v square by c square is 3 by 5. 1 minus v square by c square is 9 by 25 on squaring. Take a v square by c square to right side. Then it will become plus and it is written first. V square by c square is 1 minus 9 by 25 equal to 16 by 25. Take a square root. V by c is 4 by 5. V is 4 by 5c equal to 0.8c. That is the velocity. So we can find the spatial separation, the distance. Spatial separation means distance. Spatial separation is distance is given by, in the moving frame it is given by velocity into relativistic time. S is equal to v into t, that is 0.8c into 5. The relativistic time given in the problem is 5. Therefore, on multiplication we get 4c. That is 4 into 4c is enough. So much meter, or we can write 4 into 3 into 10 raised to 8. That is 12 into 10 raised to 8 meter. That is the answer. With this, our fourth lecture is over, and we continue the class. Continue the remaining topic in the next class. Thank you very much.